For years, it's been the one more thing that never actually happens. We've talked about it since 2023. Mark Gurman hinted at it. The supply chain whispered about it. But here we are, sitting with our 13-inch M5 iPad Pros, and the question hasn't gone away: where's the iPad Ultra? I'm talking about a 14 or even 16-inch beast. A tablet that doesn't just compete with a laptop, but actually threatens to replace it. Today, let's cut through the noise. We need to look at why this device hasn't launched yet, the massive shift in iPadOS 26 that might finally force Apple's hand, and the one spec upgrade that would turn this from a giant iPhone into a true workstation. First, let's look at the lineup. We've got the Mini, the Air, and the Pro. The 13-inch Pro with the M5 chip is an incredible machine. It's powerful, it's fast. But is it pro enough? If you're a creative, someone living in DaVinci Resolve or Procreate, you know the pain. 13 inches is great for consumption, but for creation? It can feel claustrophobic. We've seen competitors like Samsung push the 14-inch boundary with the Tab Ultra series, and honestly, it's not a gimmick. That extra screen real estate matters. But Apple has hesitated. Why? Because for the longest time, the hardware was writing checks the software couldn't cash. This is where the narrative shifts. If we were having this conversation 2 years ago, I'd say a 16-inch iPad was a waste of glass. But then we got iPadOS 26. Finally, the operating system has grown up. We've moved past the glorified iPhone interface. With the new windowing views and legitimate multitasking we got this year, the software is screaming for a bigger canvas. Trying to run 3 or 4 floating windows on an 11-inch screen is a joke. Even on the 13-inch, it's tight. A 16-inch display isn't just about watching Netflix anymore, it's about actually having room to work without constantly minimizing apps. It's the missing piece of the puzzle. But here is my hot take. If Apple releases a 16-inch iPad Ultra, they cannot just slap an M5 chip in it and call it a day. The standard M series is fine for the Air and the current Pro, but an Ultra needs active cooling. We're talking about an M6 Pro or even an M7 Pro in the future. I want to see a vapor chamber. I want to see sustained performance that doesn't throttle after 10 minutes of rendering. If you're giving us a chassis that big, use the space. This creates a weird dilemma though. If you put a Pro chip and a 16-inch screen on an iPad, and then you buy a Magic Keyboard, you've basically just built a touchscreen MacBook Pro. And that is the $2,000 question. Is Apple willing to cannibalize their own Mac sales? So, is it coming? I'm putting it at a hard 50/50ths. On one hand, the creators are begging for it. A 16-inch canvas for the Apple Pencil is a digital artist's dream. No MacBook can do that. That is the distinct wedge that keeps the iPad relevant. On the other hand, Apple is a business. The base model iPad is still their best seller. The Ultra niche might be too small to justify the R&D, especially when they'd rather sell you a 16-inch MacBook Pro and an 11-inch iPad. But with the rumors of slimmer bezels and new prototypes swirling again, I think 2026 might be the year they finally take the risk. I want to hear from you guys. Let's say Apple drops a 16-inch iPad Ultra tomorrow. Price tag? Probably astronomical. But would you buy it? Or are you sticking with the laptop and tablet combo? Let me know in the comments. And hey, if you're looking to upgrade your gear before the end of the year, whether it's Apple, Nintendo, or anything else, drop that in the comments too. I love seeing what tech you guys are eyeing up. Thanks for watching, hit that sub button if you haven't, and I'll catch you in the next one.